Welcome everyone, BJ Weiler back with you for another episode of Stronghold Kingdoms. We are fighting in America, so to speak. And this is day 610. My goodness, 610. We've got some stash we forged. Okay, good. Some stuff to review here. Oh yes, we've got an ally. A fellow viewer here, Syrian. Hope I'm getting close to that at least. So, welcome to my vassalage. I'm going to click that there. No, it's not going to take me there. So, okay, good. So, we've vassaled him up. He's joined us on this world, as has Sendril. As a matter of fact, let me check here. So, where is he? I think this is him. There we go. So, he's in North New Mexico. Thank you to my loyal viewers. Let me check real quick here. So, I've actually been pretty good on disease since we dumped Penarolosa. Right now, out of all the parishes I've got, Angel Fire is the one that seems to be one of the base ones that disease pops up in. So I usually get disease and Angel Fire every couple of days. I have not had anything, knock on wood, in any of the other parishes. Even Blue Hill Monument Rocks, we get it every once in a while from some of these other ones, but even here, I've not been infected in quite some time, so that's good. That wolf is still there in Cortez. Whoa, 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 whoa! You had enough snacks there, child. Well, while we're here, let's take a look at the state of the map. House 10 is taking over the south. Northwest. Middle America. Oh, good. House 20 has all of Tennessee now. Very good. Excellent. Let's see, because some interesting developments have developed. Oh, it looks like House 14. Oops, sorry, I did not want to do that. Is just about on their way to the glory round. So the last one was day 593, so we're looking 17 days and just over 2 weeks, about 2.5 weeks right now. House 10 is there, but we've had some interesting... Alright, fine. Have some snacks if you'll keep it quiet. Ah, yes, there's our buddy Syrian. There you go. So, hi there. Yes, hi yourself. Ah, sorry. Sorry it's taken so long. In the RW, catch up on mail. All right. So I hope that was back when we had the bad weather anyway, I think. So in the meantime, let's see what else we've got going on here. Oh, yes. Okay. Alright, so that's one less thing to worry about in the real world tonight. Okay, anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, Pan, he's been troublemaker in the past, as I recall. And here's some interesting news that I came across right before I started the recording here. David came off of his second and last available vacation mode for this calendar year a few days ago. And of course, let's get into diplomacy here. So we've got our allies up here. Most of them no longer around, but I do want to keep them in there just in case. Of course, I think did this last village. Fairy Lady and Dragoness from Age 1, back when we were in House 3, long, long ago. I was hoping they would return one day, but they have not, unfortunately. So, we got here, so we put Pan and Goal here. And these two guys, let's do this first. So he's down to one village here, so let's see. Okay, so they actually dropped or got kicked from the faction, so it's just Pan and Goal now. So he seems to be the real threat here, just in case, just so we can keep an eye on him in case anything happens. So we can keep an eye on where they're located at, more or less. Instead of having to constantly search for them, we can just go into diplomacy and look. So these two were also in their faction but got reset, so they lost their villages. So I doubt they are back at this point. So they didn't seem to be as much of the threats as the others, so we will get rid of them now. Oh yes, and Illuvian did message me too, did he not? Or she, as the case may be. Yes. Hello. Oh good, because you're back on another video there, Illuvian. So let me reply to him now. So let's go. Sorry. Correspondence. But anyway, if I recall, you might have been a member, I think it was House 16, of House 16 around the time of the age change, and my house / faction at the time were at war with a couple of players in that house. So since that's all taken care of now, and those players are elsewhere, I can remove you from the enemy list. Thanks for watching the vids, and I hope you continue to enjoy them. Boom. Bang. Alright, there we go. So that takes care of that. So we can remove managed diplomacy. Illuvian here. Where is he? Now, Lord Warringham. Where is he at? He's up in North Maine now. He's a member of Elite Corps. He was one of the other ones. He's in House 16. I think he ended up raising or capturing one of Dragonsoul's villages, because he's the one I did end up raising. Because of that. I raised that village because of it. But he's way over there now. So it looks like he might have... looks like he ended up getting reset too. So who is this faction here? Oh, okay. He's just in his own faction. Okay. More snacks, eh? So let's remove Illuvian, so we can just keep an eye on the true enemies here, as needed. Remove. Boom. So let's check up on Oshi here. It doesn't look like he's done much, since he actually got these two villages here. So it looks like I haven't heard much from him. Seems he's been quiet and laying low, hoping he was going to be raised, or at least as he was hoping he would be raised on day 601, as he named some of his villages. But we'll see. But the big one here, the big guy, the big kahuna, David, looks like he was down to one village according to our faction information, our faction chat thread there, but it looks like he's up in North California now and bought he got a whole ton of villages here, so let's take a look. Yeah, so clearly these are not captures, so it looks like he just happened to spawn here and bought up all the charters. So he's got to have a ton of freaking gold. He's able to do that. Interesting. So he's still... Okay, he's with the Slaughtering Saints in House 2 now. So Bobby D, an old ally of ours from when we were down in Florida, he used to be House 13, I think. Zigzag, I think he was an old House 9 player. Not recognizing too many of the other ones, but it looks like he finally found a house that would take him in, at least for the time being. So he was over here, so he's definitely gotten raised out of there. So let's do that. Northern California. So let's scroll all the way back here. Cali, going back to Cali. Cali, going back to Cali. There he is. I didn't think so. Is he over here too? Yep, alright. So who's this guy? So we don't know. So he took over this guy's parish. So this was an empty parish here. So let's inform the peeps here. Boom. Alright, so that takes care of that correspondence. So that gets us caught up somewhat on the political situation here. Now, let's see what we're going to do about everything else. Oh, he's a member of House 2, for which Dragon Soul is also a member. But different faction, I think, right? Yes. So oh, good. Dragon Soul's in a good... As a matter of fact, let me ally him. Because he is an ally. Boom, 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 boom. So we will ally Dragon Soul. So let's get caught up and see where we're at here. You know what? Let's do this. Where is he? Where is he? He is... I've actually vassaled him to that village. So he's there. Snake's Castle Wolf. Okay, no disease. So let's take care of those guys. I won't get any honor for him. I guess Nagizi. Yeah, Nagizi's the closest one, so... we can at least do that. Okay, then I had to take a quick pause to take care of business in Guild Wars real quick there. Anyway, got that. Actually, I have that running in the background since it is the anniversary event. Oh, shoot, let's go get that. So we got disconnected there. So I've been on for, you know, a friggin' week straight. Anyway, let's get back to Stronghold Kingdoms here. So we're going to scout them. Hopefully they shouldn't be too much of an issue to take out. The Snake's Castle, however, would be a different story. Who is this guy here? Oh, that's Lefisa. So let's do this. Let's contact, let's get Syrian back. Ooh. Steward in the parish where you are at, you can contact him. Need help with some of the bigger AI. He's pretty active since he is sheriff as well. and can take out the castles more easily than I can. However, snakes castle you have, so it's not one of the worst ones. So it may end up being more beneficial to keep it there than risk having one of the bigger ones pop up. In the meantime, if you need supplies or anything to help keep you going, let me know. I can send whatever you need. Just let me know your max storage capacity for whatever it may be. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we got here. Wolf Lair scouted. Oof. Off. Yeah. That's going to be a tough guy there. Let's see. Stash forward. Ooh. We can most certainly use that. Dang that, but that's going to be a tough one there, too. Is Toward only stone? Do we actually need stone? No, we don't need stone. Of course we don't need stone here. So we're going to do a quick trade session here to Rivera. We're going to send... Oh, you know what? You know... Hang on a second. Let me check. Gotta hurry up and do this before my scouts return. Okay. So we actually need wood here, not stone, huh? Alright, so yep, we'll send it to Rivera then. Oh my goodness, child! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, child. So we'll just send that. Thank you. Oh, he's even worse. Oh, okay, but this one's a little bit more doable. This one has that opening right in there, so you can pretty much eliminate here. Okay, let's see how the army... Unfortunately, my Nagizi army is one of the smaller ones. Let me check Monument Rocks here for a moment. Yeah, see, I've got everybody reinforcing. So I've got 117 available there. So already off the bat, looks like it's going to be Nagizi. So what we are going to do, we're going to go 105. So it'll give us 134. So let's give this a shot. What the heck? Let's give her... Are you infecting? Okay, you're just infecting Farmington. That's fine. Boom. So we're going to give this a shot here. We're going to attempt to take this guy out. No honor for it, but hey, he'll help me move up in the rankings there. So we're going to see how this turns out. This is not going to be as many pikemen as I would like, but we'll see. If we can keep them if we can attract them to the edges, this will allow the center to collapse in, but we'll see. $15, $20, $25. That will be 30 in a minute. 30, 134, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We'll go 50 over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We'll throw some right in here. And then we'll throw our other guys here. Attack. Alright, good. We'll see how this goes. Alright, in the meantime, my whole main purpose of going on and doing this was to convert Trinitaria finally. So let's see some reports here. So not too many reports to go through, so I'm actually just going to see how results of here. You know what? So we looked at bandit camps before, so this is like the one we saw before. In our previous episodes where we did all the wolf lairs and bandit camps. Alright, so that was actually the bigger one. So teeny tiny one, good. The results. So we're okay there. Good. Your troops advancing in large numbers in Flora Vista. I think it actually launched their final attack because it frickin' did a number on me there. So good. So Flora Vista is gone. See, rat attack. Good. Rat attack. Good. And what we want to see here, snake attack. Good. Defended. Excellent. What we do want to see here is me get raped here by this frickin' siege camp. A lot of honor, but frickin' Christ. And the problem is, these guys couldn't get to the damn catapults. So I'm going to have to keep it. I'm going to actually have to watch these siege camp attacks from now on, because if they're going to favor coming in through where I have the castle pathway, I'm going to have to move. I'm going to have to move my. I'm either going to have to make multiple entrance and exits, or I'm going to have to move my tunnels somewhere. Of course, it would help too if I was able to build ballistas too. That would help. So I'm going to have to focus on building ballistas too. Because the ballistas will also target those guys first. See, okay, so that takes care of that. Oh my god, settings, that's what I want, because I want to do this, because we're actually all done with reviewing reports. So we're taking care of this guy, so let me delete that for the time being. Achievement attained. Ooh, team player, oh, for donating goods. That's right, because I still have this miserable frigging quest to try to complete. Alright, so where was I? I was here. Okay. Oh yes, these are all the losses I was going to go through, but the political situation kept in keeping up on correspondence actually took more time than I wanted, so I think perhaps I will review these next episode, because I really, really want to get in here and do some thinking about my villages. So I've got this guy here, Teutonius, way down here is a lowland. So when I abandoned Pinerolosa, come on, I want to go here, thank you. So when I abandoned Pinerolosa, I abandoned Trinitaria up here, which was my River 1 village. Now, of course, I have a River 2 here. So, right now, 8 villages, 3 of which right now are lowlands. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 village types. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, 10 village types. So, the one... Really? Okay. So, basically what I wanted to do is make sure I have, my lowland villages positioned to be able to send supplies to all the other villages which don't have quite the resources or food available. So, we got here. Nagizis are highlands. So, we've got our lowland here and our lowland here, which is good. So lowland's taking care of that. We got a river here, which takes care of those 3. And of course, we've got no river up here to take care of these 3. And this guy's a highland. So I was initially going to. So right now the village types I'm missing are the mountain peak, my river 1, of course, my plains, and my forest. So I still got 4 village types going to take. Now, of course, Traveler's Way is actually going to rejoin House 4 at some point. So he's going to move up here. And of course, in order to do that, he's going to have to either rank up, which he really doesn't want to do right now, which, he's taking a cue from me in which to only rank up if absolutely necessary. Now, of course, I am going to have to rank up because the game plan is I'm going to capture at least his village here, which is a plains. So that'll actually take care of the plains, which will leave me needing the forest, the mountain peak, and the river 1. Now, if he's going to move up there, what I'm eventually going to do is also take his 2 guys here. That's going to be a while. Now, this here is a river 1, and this here is another lowland. So this is actually a more centrally located lowland. It will actually be able to supply. It'll be able to supply Nagizi, and of course Navajo Dam, and these 3 guys. Now, of course, not these 2 guys. It won't quite to the extent that I can trade from here. But what I'm thinking is maybe make this either a forest or my mountain peak. And since I'm going to have a river 1 here, make Flora Vista either my forest or mountain peak up here too. Now, mountain peak has iron, which is the key. The forest only really has wood, and we're not really in short supply of wood. But the problem is that my river villages will be way over here. Both my river villages will be way over there, so I won't really have a chance to supply myself with fish or the silk and spice as easily. So as I do this, with a crying baby in the background, okay, I'll give you more snacks. Hold on. More snacks, you little piggy of a daughter. Here you go, more snacks. There you go. So I thought this was going to be an easy decision, and it's actually not. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is making this, because I most certainly, well, this is going to be my plane, so I'm not going to do anything with this, but these villages that TW actually captured are pretty well built up. He sent me some screen caps of them, and I certainly do not want to convert these guys because there's a lot in there. They need a lot of work. which he's actually he's working on right now, trying to straighten things up, especially the castles. But I certainly don't want to convert them and lose all that good stuff that's in there. Holy shit. We won, but holy crap, I lost all my pikemen. Let's take a look at that. That I did not expect. Christ, I wish I would have gotten the honor for that. Yep, that's what did it too. Got blocked. So this is basically the biggest wolf lair I've taken on yet. So regardless, I'm not going to be able to take that second one anytime soon. Sorry, sorry, Syrian. I got one down for you. Yeah, he just got surrounded. And this is the problem with archers, that once something gets in range, they'll stop instead of keep going like a melee does. So that cost me a bunch of archers too. No. Oh, come on. Well, I knocked out, what, 335 wolves? That's not bad. Not good for the losses, but hey, everything's a learning experience. And you gotta be kidding me that this is the song that pops. Alright, come on, you finished those already? Are you kidding me? Really? You're gonna eat this whole bag, aren't you? There you go. And hence why real life keeps me from doing a lot of these videos of late. Okay, so that's that. Alright, I did what I did. I could do there for, yeah, Syrian. So it's going to take some time. So in the meantime, I don't even know how much I've got here for Nagizi. Alright, we got a bit of gold, so we're going to need to recover that. So, let's see here. Let's try to get back something here. So 175 is half, so we usually want to go over half, so we'll go 185, we'll leave it at that. So, okay, good. Not too bad shape there, so let's go over here. Let's go advanced options, restore troops, confirm. Okay, so we'll have to restore once the rest of the army gets back there. Okay. Okay. Is that ham? So you know what I'm going to end up doing? How's Teutonius here? Oh, you know what? You know who really needs it? Frickin' Floravista. Here we go. Trinitaria needs the damn stone. See, and that's another reason why now I've got so much rebuilding here. Well, I can always trade myself. Now, of course, most of my faction and house are over in this area, so that's why they're glad he's gone from that area. Open. I want to open this. Apply to thread. Amen to that. some people. There we go. Yes, indeed. Some people just never learn to play nice. Anyway, okay. So. Oh, yes, that's getting the stone. I forgot about that already. Okay. You know what? We're going to send Navajo or Theomelos after some bread here, huh? Bread. Ooh, that's a lot of bread. So we're doing that. So in the meantime, ultimately, I think what the end of the story is going to be here is that I might have to wait for converting here. What's our stone production right now? 6,000. Trying to think. You know, let's go to my River 2. River 2. Who's River 2? That is in Vegas. Theeden is River 2. So what do we got here? So we're looking at 6,000. So okay. Might not be too bad. See how many let's see if I can figure out how many I got here. I got 1. Oh, go away. This is what's so bad about being in the corner here. So we got, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 5, 6, 7 maybe? What do we got here? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'd only lose 1. So actually, might not be as bad as I thought. Problem is losing them guys, but of course I am still not bad. See, here's the good thing is that I've got all of this to help, and I'll be adding fish to that. So yeah, I think we will do a conversion here. As I give the child one last snack here. My God, you pig. And so we're going to you know, even if I had construction crazy, right? I don't think I have construction crazy, but okay. Even if I did, I'm going to have to wait a long time. So. I think we'll do it. I think we're going to convert to a River 1. I think that's ultimately going to be beneficial. More beneficial. I'll just end up with 2 River 1s. And they'll just leave me, at the end of the day, they'll just leave me with a forest and a mountain. A forest and a mountain peak I need. And Teutonius isn't that built up, so. That one I think will be converted. I think I'll end up making that my, might end up making that my mountain peak. That way I got the iron. Because these guys don't have iron production. Not in the river and not in the salt flat, which this guy is. So yeah. Sure, he's going to be our mountain peak here. So I'll convert him to mountain peak once I get these guys. That way, Tenera here in Monument Rocks can take care of these 3 guys and share duties with supplying Navajo with hair. And whatever I end up naming this guy, Agua Fria, can take care of those guys. And of course, eventually I'm going to have more lowlands anyway, because once I take that stuff, what I'm going to end up doing, because by then I'll be a crown prince, so let's go take a look at what we've got going on here. Of course, I've got to rank up Duke now, crown prince. So Essentially, once I rank up, I will be able to go from having 8 villages to 15. So that gives me 7 villages right off the bat as long as I do the research. So basically, figure a week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be able to add, I say 7 villages to my repertoire. So what I'll end up doing is actually buying up charters now. In my parishes. Of course, I won't have to do that here that way, or Monument Rocks. That way I can at least have 2 villages in each parish, which will help make building them up, taxes, donating to them a little bit easier. But that's quite a few weeks into the future here. But that hopefully will be the game plan. So what we're going to do right now, so we can end this recording and take care of the cranky wee one, is get back here, as we want to make sure we convert the correct village. Settings, convert current village to, here we go, River 1, baby. Yes, sirree, Bobby. Boom. Holy crap. That's like the biggest negative I've ever seen. Okay, so what we're going to do here. I was going to sort of do it similar to River 2. I guess I can do that. Do it, go back and forth here. Who is River 2? Theden. Right? Right on. Okay, so. Try to get some stuff lined up here. Trinitaria. So right there will go the stockpile. I think the one difference I might do is where I lay the granary here. So the granary on this side, but I just got a river village over on USA 3, and I actually looked, from the looks of it, there's actually more room for the granary here for all our foodstuffs. That way this I could keep what are going to end up being the spice stocks a little bit closer to the keep in this area. Then, of course, I can move the brewery over in this area. Brewery and the inns, and let them take up all this space. Because it looks like the keep is actually more offset towards this side. It's closer to this side than it is this side. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. So let's go back to Trinitaria. Set our granary so we can have some food. Food. We need food, food. Where's the food? Where's the food? So what we're going to want to do is pop that right there for our fishing. Boom. Wow, 10 people are going to be leaving. Holy crap. So we're going to go like this. Oh, because we're overpopulated too is part of the problem. That's actually the big problem there. So what we're going to try to do is mitigate that as much as we can. Okay, good. That will give us the time we need because we've got the food. What we need to do now is take care of our overpopulation by building these guys. Come on, where were you? Alright, throw that down. Wow. I know, it'll be dinner time. It'll be dinner time. So I'll get you some dinner. There you go. Hopefully this will make a big dent. Boom. Alrighty. That's what we were hoping for. Boom. Excellent. Ooh, excellent. More stone that we don't need for Tordonius, because we still have our, yeah, he's still heading there. That will resupply Tordonius anyway. You know what I need to do for Tordonius real quick, yeah. Now that we're out of dire straits with, oh, for God's sakes, with this song. Is beef up our, I'm unlikely to end up using that much stone. I can always end up moving it with a premium token if need be. Really? Come on, I'm almost done here. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Alright, let's get back to Trin. Here we got that built. So we're still overpopulated, so we will build our other one, and that will take care of that. See how far down I can take this to preserve some food. Okay, I'll do that. Then I can bump up taxes once that's done. There we go. So I can at least cover my bases. There we go. Okay, we got our bases covered. So what we'll do is start popping some, cool. Let's see. So, you know what? Just start popping some fish here. Let's start getting them going. So 1865. Very important here to pay attention whenever you're building something. 1890, 1910. To those numbers, because you want the highest number possible. 1910. That's good right there. Shoot. So we'll throw that down. Of course, it's going to tell me I can't build it yet, so I've got to wait till that finishes. No more, you piggy. No more. You've got to wait 5 minutes. You've got to wait 5 more minutes, just like the song does. The tunages. Okay? And soon we'll have our people fishins here. Boom. Alright, excellent. So, 1865, 1865. No more 1910, huh? 1865 is definitely the next highest one, so we will throw you there. Good. And then we will I gotta figure out, because we don't have a whole heck of a lot of stone, so I gotta make sure I'm getting stone here. Scouting, I'm just gonna have to trade. And while we're here, let's get our free card. Ooh. So we'll go over there, we'll hit this stash again. We will send that Navajo to go get that stash. Then what I'm going to do here real quick, while that is building in Trin. Oh, never mind yet. What we will do first is do that. We will start building our $1890, $1891, looks like $1891 is the ticket. So while that's building for the next minute, what we're going to do here is see who can send us some stone. So that's going to take a while, so what we're going to do, I'm going to send, let's screw it, 6,000. Paraminia, Tantonitis. Tantonitis is fairly close, and we're almost maxed out in stone there, so good. We will send 5,000 stone. You know what? We'll send 3,000 stone. That way we stay above 50,000, at least for Tantonitis. Since we're sort of limited on stone production there. Trin is who we're supplying. Ooh, Thean, that's not bad. That's actually our other fishing village. Alright, so we'll send 3,000 from there. Just so I don't tie up all my Tenera. Now, Tenera is nice and close, and Tenera is, of course, our lowland, so that'll be good. Lots of production there. Tordonius. Tordonius is, you know what? Oh, you know what? We've got our merchants out anyway. Theamalosa. Good. Theamalosa will send a wee bit. We'll send 3,000 from Theamalosa. And of course, Teutonius is quite a ways away, and Teutonius needs some stone itself, so that should be good enough. Excellent. Ah, good. So good. Let's pop on over to Ribby real quick here. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Oop, I want to finish this here. So, okay, we're good there. Let's confirm that. So, that will allow us to throw down, I guess, another tower. Which we will do forthwith. I guess we might as well just plop you right there, huh? Or here. How about we plop you right there? There we go. Confirm. Okay. A couple of days construction. You know what we're going to do? We're going to beef up our military as well here. So we're going to do that too. Alright, good. That gets a few days construction going. Stash forged. Excellent. Let's get back to, not Thedan, but Trinitaria, rather. Because that should be built now. So what we are going to want to do is continue 823, 823. So good. Neither here nor there. Do we have fishies showing up yet? Ooh, we got 2 fishies. So that will help with popularity, because we'll have 6 food types consumed. Excellent. Wow, that's quite attitude-ish of you. And I think we'll go from there. So, of course, we're just going to rebuild our foodstuffs, rebuild our ale. And, of course, we're going to get our spice dock production going back again. And, of course, our military. So, just the general building, and I think we'll call this an episode because the wee one's getting really cranky now. So anyway, this is BJ Wilder saying thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you in game.